Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this, I'll call it a supplemental episode of Ronn Easton's Tell It Like It Is. I wanted to come on and kind of address the things that have happened within the last week or so. Let's narrow that down the last couple of days with 45 and his dominion of doom. A lot of people are touting this agreement in the Middle East between Israel and the United Arab Emirates and Bahrain. And on the face of it, it's a good thing because there hasn't been peace in the Middle East hardly ever. But if you think about the one segment of that equation that's being left out, it's the Palestinians. So then that begs you to ask the question, what are you going to do about the Palestinians? Are you going to continue to just kill them? Are you going to freeze them out? Are you going to take more land, which they are going to protest? And then there will be more bloodshed? Let me ask you this. Name one venture that 45 got into that was a total and complete success. Trump Airlines, gone. Trump Steaks, Trump University, Trump everything, Trump Hotels. They're all bankrupt. Multiple times bankrupt. And now he's bankrupting America. That's the part that I just can't seem to get over. If you watch that town hall meeting that took place last night, that was tough. That was tough for him. Any normal person, it wouldn't have been very tough because all you have to do is tell the truth. But as we all know by now, 45 has a problem telling the truth. When the black woman stood up and talked to him about health care and the fact that she was on medication and what was he going to do, he really didn't answer her question. When the pastor stood up and talked about the issues in the African-American community and the crime and the poverty and just the disenfranchisement that's going on in the African-American community, he really didn't answer that question. He came back with, black folks love me. Look at the numbers. Well, you can look at the numbers and they're not going to reflect what he's telling you. The problem that a lot of people don't seem to get right now, you know the forces that are working against you. The Louis DeJoys, the Michael Caputos, the Stephen Millers, the people like that. But what you haven't taken into consideration are the forces that we don't know about. There's underhanded things that are going on that the American public, I really wish would open their eyes to. But here's the part that I really want to relay to you, the importance and the message that is being lost by the medical professionals. We are at 200,000 people dead. On the Vietnam Veterans Memorial, which you see behind me, there are 58,313 names, and you all can pull up a picture and see the span of how far that memorial stretches. Imagine a memorial with 200,000 names on it. Imagine how far that would stretch. What are you going to do to remember these folks? What are you going to do in honor of these folks? My suggestion would be wear a mask. Socially distance, wash your hands, and for God's sakes, don't send your children back to school. They aren't ready for them. Kids are going to college and they're becoming infected because even the older kids, they have to play. Well, kids want to play too. They want to be with their friends. Don't do this. Don't do this. I guess here's how I look at 45. You know how you open up and you've had bread in your counter for a while and you open it up and you see that one slice of moldy bread on top and you pull it out? That's what 45 is. He's a piece of moldy bread that if he's left to stay in the loaf, that entire loaf will become moldy. If you get him out now, there might be some hope, some prayer that we can return to a sense of normalcy. Because right now, brothers are fighting brothers and people are dying in the street, and this is not normal. This is not the way that I choose to live my life at 70 years old, and you shouldn't choose to live that way either. Understand that we are under 50 days now before the election. I want you to understand the importance of what we're faced with. Because America cannot and should not and will not tolerate another 4 years of Donald Trump's message of hate and division. We must make a change. I ask you, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, because we will have all kinds of things going on that hopefully from the bottom of my heart will enhance your life and bring you joy. And if nothing else, bring you knowledge. I thank you for allowing me to come into your home. Peace.